Welcome back. Well, we can't apologize enough for the technical issues we have, but then we're still going to have a great show. Well, we've been treating our top stories, and my name is Favor. Yeah, sorry about that. I should have told you. And I have Bisi Pelumi in the house. Bisi, how you doing?
I am doing good, holding up.
Are you sure? Today's Friday.
Today's Friday. I'm actually good.
All right. So, just in case you're joining us now, you can be a part of our conversation via the link in the description. And we'll just get back to our stories. We still have updates for you on BB Niger and entertainment news, sport news, and a wonderful topic. Don't forget, we also have our weird facts.
All right. So this next top story says China to provide Afghanistan with $31 million worth of food and COVID vaccines. Now, this is very interesting because on Wednesday, on our Wednesday episode of Hello Africa, we discussed about how allies were wary of China's involvement with the Taliban-led Afghanistan. And, China came out to say they just want Afghanistan to have a good relation with their neighboring countries. So the neighboring countries, there's Uzbekistan, Pakistan, Iran and the rest of them have all, and China as well, have all come together and said, okay, we need to send them, winter weather supplies, COVID-19 vaccines, and all of that. So China is sending them $31 million worth of that. So I think that's
please, China, could you also consider the IPOP situation in Nigeria?
China, please do not consider the IPOP situation in Nigeria. What's wrong with you? You are owing China a lot of money.
Notwithstanding, you can do giveaway for us. You can just,
say do giveaway.
Okay, moving on. This one says phone and internet shut down in Nigerian state. Enters 6th day as security forces target kidnappers.
Mobile network providers have been directed by Nigeria's telecom regulator, Nigeria's communication commissions, to shut down phones and internet supply in Zamfara. All right. So, and the reason why for this shutdown, which will last for 2 weeks, is to be able to for the military to coordinate targeted raids at some suspected regions in Zamfara, which I think is a good move.
These are the directions they should focus, not shutting down Twitter. I mean, certain things are.
Stop shaking table.
No, I'm not shaking this table.
We'll get to the shaking table parts.
I just had to talk about it, honestly, because if the government was to pay attention to communications and how to be able to bridge in interactions between these terrorists and the whole insurgencies thing, if they were to start from there, this is where they should pay attention, not some very minority comments and all that.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, as much as I understand the initiative behind this action, there's also a con. There's always a pro and a con. All right. So now the thing is, if you're shutting down communication of the whole region or the whole state, what about the individuals that need to communicate in case there's an emergency? Okay. All right. How do they respond? How do they call for supplies? How do they even inform? Let's not even talk about supplies. How do they inform their relatives in the next community? Like, okay, it's going down, we're coming, or just stay indoor, don't move out. Do you understand? Thank God it's just for 2 weeks.
Well, I just hope, 2 weeks is a long time actually. But then I do hope that they cut down the time frame for this. Okay, moving on to our entertainment story. We have this one. It says, we have played husband and wife a lot, but I have never kissed you. RM details Shola Shobowale in hilarious video.
If you want to talk to
this is short of words. If you want
to talk
to her, come to her
directly. Stop cutting through
Stop
corners.
going through the corners. Well, but I feel like you don't really have to look out for sexual moments with an actress. Why would he go in that direction?
I'm pretty sure he's just joking. I think she welcomed the joke as well.
Yeah, she welcomed the joke.
The King of Boys star.
And now that she said now that she's King of Boys, you can't kiss her.
No. Adi Tiger will come for you. Adi Tiger will come for you. You can't do that.
I don't want to say what's in my mind. Let's move on. Okay, and of course, still on the entertainment story / BB Niger update. This one says Tega and her husband share passionate hug as they finally meet. Emotional moment captured on video. Interesting. I'm glad.
Me, I'm curious.
Are you curious?
I'm curious.
You shouldn't be.
I should be.
Well, you're the kind of people who wanted them to probably just keep having this long...
As a matter of fact, I just wanted them to end the marriage. No, that came out wrong. That's the wrong word.
That's exactly
Let me rephrase.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I just wanted them to get to the bottom, as in get to the points of this whole argument. Are you for each other, or are you guys going to fight? This back and forth is not, I don't like it. Make up your mind.
That's exactly, they had plans, I'm sure. Their plans were probably to keep themselves relevant on social media for a period of time. Apparently, they've gotten all they wanted.
And one of the BB Nigeria updates is that I think I now understand why Sasuke chose J. Paul over Cross. 2 reasons, actually. She said, J. Paul says, I think you deserve flowers every day. As J. Paul bought her, a romantic flower gesture.
When was the last time you gifted someone you care for? Never. I understand. Don't worry. If you had to think about it...
My God will judge you.
Okay, we'll take a short break, and when we get back, of course, we'll bring you a sport update with BC Belumi. Stay with us. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back. Like I promised you guys, we have updates on sport, BB Nigeria Entertainment. Of course, we just finished treating our entertainment and BB Nigeria updates. Well, moving on to our sport update with BC Belumi. I hope you're ready for it.
I am ready. Thank you for passing that on to me. Okay, so our first sports update. Real Madrid knocked Man City out of Women's Champions League. Gareth Taylor, the Manchester City manager, refused to lay the blame for his side's Champions League exit on lack of preseason action after they crashed out of qualifying against Real Madrid. A 1-0 home defeat dealt by Claudia Zoranzosa. First half strike was enough for the newcomers, Real Madrid following a first leg 1-1 away draw for City in Spain. They have now been knocked out by Spanish opposition for the 4th season in a row. Kosovo versus Spain. How Fornal Torres goals saved Spain. Pablo Fornals netted his first senior international goal as Spain recorded a 2-0 win in Kosovo on Wednesday night. The West Ham United midfielder opened the scoring with 32 minutes on the clock in Pristina before Manchester City's Ferran Torres made the game safe after the break. A completely successful international window for Fornals, who won his first cap since 2018 and provided an assist in Spain's win against Georgia at the weekend. Ronaldo's face and one Man United star put in front of Old Trafford ahead of his debut against Newcastle. Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes' paintings have been put on the wall of Manchester United's famous home ground, Old Trafford. United have used the gesture to show appreciation to Ronaldo, who decided to return to the Theatre of Dreams after 11 years away from Manchester. On his arrival, CR7 shirts have smashed records, and the much-anticipated debut for Ronaldo's second coming would likely set another new record. Ronaldo is doing everything possible to be listed among players that would feature against Newcastle at the weekend. Ferdinand, online abuse caused members of my family to disintegrate. Ferdinand gave evidence to a joint committee of MPs, that's members of parliament, and peers seeking views on how to improve the draft online safety bill designed to tackle social media abuse. His brother Anton had told the Home Affairs Committee on Wednesday that, in his view, the social media companies would not act on online abuse until a footballer or celebrity took their own life, by which time it will be too late. Ferdinand spoke openly about how the abuse can impact individuals and their families. He said, and I quote, "When you sit at home and you look on there and there's negative discrimination and prominent for you to see, self-esteem and your mental health is at risk," he said. And our last story for sports, Kane gets Wales call up after switching allegiances from England. The 22-year-old Anna Kane is part of his 26-strong squad for the start of Wales' 2023 World Cup qualifying campaign later this month. Kane played for Wales at under-17 level before representing England for the under-17s, under-19s and under-21s. Liverpool midfielder Kerry Holland returns to the squad after missing the friendly defeat to Scotland in June. Wales start their World Cup qualifiers at home to Kazakhstan in Laneli on September 17 before visiting Estonia 4 days later. And that's a wrap on our sports updates. Stay tuned for our top pick, which is Buhari Imo State, show of unity or wardrobe malfunction.
No, let's not talk about the outfit. How would you bring me? This is the last thing I want to talk about. But then, since you are bringing me to it,
okay, no, I will listen to you. I'll listen to you. Let's bring it at the end. Let's talk about him going to. I think we covered this story on Wednesday episode.
Yes, of course.
Where IPOB said
members of the IPOB
he should not come into Imo State, and he should and ordered a sit-at-home curfew. They ordered a sit-at-home around Imo State, which I think they actually honored, because from reading the story, a lot of Imo indigenes, nobody really came out to welcome the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Now that's what we're talking about. When you declare trust on people, you force them automatically to become scared of even the regular things they will do. Ordinarily, people should go about their daily activities. But then when there's stress on their life, you make everything just go away. Even if there was never going to be an attack, people would not feel safe to go out and do whatever they were meant to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the IPOB sit at home and all whatever arrangements they're making should really reduce or come to an end. And I think the federal government should really pay attention to it, because if every time they come up with this sit-at, it feels like a threat to people, and no one is even really saying anything yet about it. Now he's assuring people of Imo State security when people didn't even show up for your visit. What exactly are you promising them?
It's one of his promises. One of his promises he made is that he was going to tackle, or rather, he was going to fight insecurity in Imo State.
Okay.
All right. Now I don't know, but to me that sounds a little bit ironic, seeing as how the whole point of the unrest in Imo State is because of the IPOB leader.
IPOB situation.
That was the whole IPOB situation, basically. So is he promising to release?
Is he promising
because
to
I know,
release their leader?
I know at this whole commissioning of projects, he was, I think, Hope, Nnamdi, what was his name?
The PA?
No, not even the PA. A lot of elders from...
Okay.
Not elders, but like stakeholders in Imo State appealed to him to release some of the youths that have been arrested and detained, rather, under the old IPOB situation. He was asked to release some of them. Now, I don't know if his promise to fight insecurity will involve releasing them.
Why exactly?
I don't know, but it sounds ironic.
If he says fight insecurities, of course, he's coming at them to say no matter what the situation is, they're not diving back. But then I feel like the actions should start already, because at this point, it doesn't seem like he's taking actions. For you to have visited and then, I don't know what the audience
All right, on
like.
that note, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be taking calls from our Zoom link to see your opinions for our topic. Welcome back to Hello Africa. It's our topic session, and we have Buhari in Imo State, show of unity or wardrobe malfunction. And I have with me, of course, Favor, who likes to be called Favorite. Abi, that's how you want me to say it.
Favorite.
Favorite.
All right,
that's fine. That's fine. I think we have a caller on our Zoom link now.
Yeah, someone has to join in.
Yes, we have a caller.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Can you hear us? Are you sure you can hear us? Hello, hello.
Hello, sir.
Are you with us? Okay, I guess it's trying to figure out his internet.
I think it's the network.
Okay, so while we're trying to get him talking about this outfit now. Now the point that I don't know, Nigerians have been, you know, in Nigeria we pay attention to details. You might just be going in this direction, and the people you are leading are going in the exact opposite direction.
What was that supposed to mean?
I mean, if the president was to visit Imo State, of course, what exactly would he be going there for? To commission good projects. And then, of course, we'll be excited that he probably mentioned a few things and would want to touch at some other things. But then Nigerians chose to pay attention to his outfit.
We didn't choose to pay attention to his outfit. His outfit called our attention. Yeah, it called our attention. I mean, here's what a popular social media influencer on Instagram wrote about. He said, look at the trouser you are wearing. Whoever gave you this trouser to wear is a coward. That person does not like you, but unlike the average Igbo man in the Southeast, the person does not have the guts to say it to your face. Hence, he or she chose to show it to you by giving you trousers that no person would voluntarily choose to wear.
The fact that no one could say this is not...
Who is in charge of what the person was going to wear in Imo State? I think the governor of Imo State should do some, and should give someone needs to be queried. Someone needs to collect letter.
He didn't even really have to come out in this outfit. What exactly were they trying to portray, giving him the Ishiagu dress and...
Are they trying to say he's identifying with the East?
Looking at this picture, someone else is looking more like the president, while the other one is looking like he's... I don't want to say it, but then...
Be careful, bro.
I really don't want to, but then...
All right, I think our call is coming in now. Hello, good morning, sir. Can you hear us?
Hello, are you with us? How are you doing, sir? Hello? Okay.
Okay, I think... all right. So, have you seen the other picture where Buhari was put beside Ebuka? Oh, okay. Good morning, sir. Welcome on the show, sir. Good morning, sir. All right,
nice,
it's fine.
nice.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from, sir.
Hello?
Wow, I think network is...
We lost him again.
We didn't lose it. We lost the connection.
We lost you, sir.
All right, so there was a picture of what I ordered versus what I got. So Ebuka's outfit that he used for one of the Big Brother Nigeria is what I got, what I ordered, and you know, what he wore is what I got.
People are coming at our president, and
from all angles, from all sides.
If he decides to come at you all, you better be ready.
Then, before he comes at all of us, he should tell us who gave him these outfits to wear.
Yeah.
That person needs to be our ringleader. That's the sacrificial lamb.
I don't understand.
Who authorized this design?
The shoes.
The shoes? Everything from the waistline downward is always having issues now.
And I don't know, this standing position just makes it...
I think that was during the national anthem or something.
Because the trousers are, I don't know, the pants are in different... But let's not go into details.
Let's not go into details, please. All right, so Buhari also made a statement of how it's unthinkable any Igbo man wants to leave Nigeria, saying they should not separate and that idea is not welcome. That instead there should be, it is stating that the average Igbo man is an enterprising young person and they would not want to lose that kind of asset or value to the nation, which is, for me, I don't want to use the word hypocrisy, but at least if you're going to try and identify, the fact that you honored the invitation to commission some projects is already enough. You don't have to go all out and start dressing
in their
it's not like as if
attire.
I don't know.
But I feel like the contributions he has to make to the state was valid. Knowing that these people have been going through quite some crisis for some time now, it was only normal for him to go to this region and see what's happening in this place. I do hope that the visit will be able to bring a reduction in the activities of the IPOB situation, and then also allow people to get back to their businesses. There shouldn't be any sit at home, whatever movement after his
I feel
visit.
like that's even taking it too far. Right? Not even the point of honoring your president, but if it was coming to the state and you ordered everyone to sit out, some people genuinely want to be outside, but because of your so-called movement, you then put them under let's say house arrest now. That's just something someone really needs to address this whole IPOB issue.
Yeah. Of course, we're not answerable to them, and neither are they running the country. So they shouldn't be making such calls and then be getting away with it.
Okay, and on.
Before you say on that note, because that's the next thing you would say.
Why are you trying to predict
I still have a point. So my question now is, if Buhari visited Imo State and I don't know, indigents refused to come out to be a part of.
Some people came out. Some participants of the whole event of commissioning of projects. Some few stakeholders. Those people were present.
Well, my point is, if he was able to pull this whole thing, I feel like at this point he should make a strike at the IPOB team or the IPOB movement. Well, going forward, instead of having to mention those things he said, those were the things we expected from him already before he visited. No one was convenient with the IPOB people making those calls and saying, this is what we want to happen, this is what we want to happen. Do you get me?
I understand.
So at this point, he shouldn't be saying, this is what we intend to do.
With what you're saying, I'm curious to hear what you say when I tell you one other statement Buhari made at this project commissioning event. Here's the last one. Here's the last statement before we wrap up. He said, I want to be known as the person or as the president who stabilized Nigeria.
How? Just how?
I expected that kind of reaction.
Do you
I understand, because when I saw it as well, that was my reaction, like banditry, kidnapping, Fulani headsmen, insecurity,
unknown gunmen,
unknown men, and a lot of economic downfalls, dollar, naira.
Everything is just moving.
And you have less than, I think just less than 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Less than 2 years to the next election, and you want to be known as the president who stabilized Nigeria. That's.
What exactly are you stabilizing? Is it stabilizing the economy? The problem? Because maybe the problem is scattered. You are trying to bring all the problems together.
And help us to organize it and say, okay, these are the problems. These are the problems of Nigeria. Number one, insecurity. Number two, infrastructure. Number three, corruption. Sorry, corruption is always number two.
Corruption is actually number one.
But then there's insecurity now. Okay. So insecurity took over.
Please, I don't know. we need to really revisit some of these things, and if the president is going to come out and say he wants to really bring all these insecurities and all these things to stabilize the country, bring them to book, we should see actions, not words. We should say actions. We're going to take a break, and when we get back, of course, we'll wrap up on our topic for today. Welcome back. Of course, it's Hello Africa, brought to you by Black Drum TV. My name is Favor Aya, but I like to be called Favorite. With me on the show is Bisik Balumi. Just in case you've missed the show up until now, we are discussing a wonderful topic that, of course, we're wrapping up right now. Buhari's visit to Imo State, show off unity or wardrobe malfunction. And of course, we buttressed on the wardrobe malfunction. You can't present our president looking like that. That's very inappropriate. The least you could do was just leave him in what he wore to that place. And now Nigerians,
which I think was even okay. I think
very
he wore
convenient.
A white agbada, something.
Yeah, he went in
kaftan,
white.
one of those white things he usually wear.
You know, looking very political, and then you now bring him and wear.
But he's not looking political like this.
What exactly is this? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't want to say what this looks like. But then, please, if he's going to visit you again, you don't have to go all cultural and bring your this trouser. I don't understand to. Well, that is where we bring our topic to a wrap for today. We can't wait to bring you to our wet facts.
See how happy he looks talking about the wet facts?
No. I'm not as excited as Nita would be when we talk about wet facts. And you also, I don't know why you're not excited today. Something is wrong. But then we're getting to the point where we educate you on certain things you never knew. I mean, some of these things I'm just finding out now. Well, so our first word fact says dolphins give names to each other.
Interesting.
Wow. I know they have the highest brain capacity. They are the highest.
They use 20% of their brain.
They use 20% of their brain. And that's just enable them to, communicate. I mean, to see underwater using sonar kind of.
It's funny, how they can give themselves names. So they don't.
It's mostly like a different pitch
of sound they make to each other.
So
different sound pitch. You know that. Okay.
When this dolphin meets this other one, he just says Belumi. Yeah. And funny enough, some humans don't still understand. Don't worry. Let's not get to it.
All right. Want to know if your pet turtle is a boy or a girl? Listen closely. Female turtles hiss and male turtles grunt. It's not just turtles now. I mean, like this general. It's a normal male or female.
Yeah.
I mean, females hiss.
You'd always find Pelumi hissing and you see me grunting. I mean, practically. I mean, yeah. Sorry about that. But Pelumi, that's like. Wow. A mantis shrimp can swing its claws so fast it boils the water around it and creates a flash of light.
It is the real flash.
Wow.
This is the real flash.
So you mean
The speed.
the shrimp can swing its claws so fast it boils water?
I'm just saying this now. A mantis shrimp.
Do you
I know
understand?
there's an insect called praying mantis.
Mm-hmm.
Then
I know there's
a
kind of crustacean called shrimp. What happened?
Now
come and explain yourself.
You don't understand it because you probably are not a biological student.
Oh, please, a biological student. Please enlighten us.
I beg to move.
No,
on.
you must enlighten us.
I will enlighten
Say you
you.
don't know. You as a biologist, you know, teach you this one.
But then, of course, moving on. This one says your brain uses 10
watts of energy
to think and does not feel any pain. Who said it doesn't feel pain? Because I don't say my brain is paining me.
I mean, well, technically, the average human being uses 10 watts of energy. Probably favorite one uses like, what, 2?
Wow. Okay,
hey,
come
on. One, half time.
Now, I never knew this, but then, have you ever felt like your brain has just been too engaged? Yeah, sometimes you don't just, I don't know why people do not feel like, you just feel like your brain has been through too many activities.
Oh, and then you're feeling oversaturated.
Yeah.
That happens.
Because when you start feeling that way, go for a spa.
Whoopee.
Just kidding. Come on, it's not that expensive.
I know, right? See favorite will take you giveaway. First 2 ladies to request.
Don't like mosquitoes? Get a bat. They could eat 3,000 insects a night.
Yeah.
Wow.
My problem with this is what type of bats? Because some bats take blood.
Now, my problem, or where I have a question is, do you think I would wake up at night and conveniently look at a bat rather than a mosquito? I don't know why. So I will wake up and look at a bat and not jump up.
At some point, I was thinking, okay, maybe, but then mosquitoes are like so tiny and bats are like bigger than mosquitoes now. So
have you seen lizards when they eat insects?
Yeah.
So I feel like bats are they just want to
feel among.
No. Well, food chain would define this for us, but I know he doesn't understand this. I'm not just going to.
That didn't work, sorry. All right, there are 31,556,296 seconds in a year.
926.
926, sorry.
Yeah, in a year. Well, thank you. No problem.
There's a 50% chance that in a group of 23 people, two will share the same birthday. In a group of 367 people, it is a 100% chance, but only 70 people are required for a 99.9% chance. Right now, I know Favorite's brain is like going into overwork.
I'm trying to calculate what are we talking about?
All right, so in a group of 23 people, at least there's a 50% possibility that at least 2 people will share the same birthday.
Of course. So what's special?
Have you met someone who shares the same birthday with you?
I've met 12
same
people.
Day.
Yeah.
Same day, same month, same year.
In 6 years. I started finding out, I think, in my final year in school or something.
No, I'm talking like same day.
Same month.
Same day, exactly. I have on Facebook about 9 of them that are my friends.
Facebook is, let's not use Facebook.
No, I'm saying literally, but physically I have like 5 of them. I know, like physically we share the same birthday.
No, I only know one person.
Really?
Just one.
No.
Same day, same month, same year.
And here's the funny fact. That person's mom shares the same birthday date and month with my mom. But not the same year. But that's another weird fact. That's bonus weird fact. You read this one.
Okay. You see.
You read this one, yeah.
No. Bananas are curved because of how they grow toward the sun.
Okay.
My mind is trying to keep
but it's Friday.
sanity.
It's Friday.
Yeah,
it's TGI. It's Friday.
As much as it's Friday.
That explains why every
part
of the growing organism goes towards the sun early in the morning.
BC, thank you. Moving on. You can eat the label. Okay.
The labels on
fruits.
They are totally edible. Yes.
It might just
not taste
that good.
Okay, so like
fruits have labels.
Yeah, of course. When you go to grocery stores, they have tags that have the name of the company or something. So now they are saying you can eat it.
No, you can go ahead and try it.
Because I don't know why there's a banana and I'm going after the
sticker paper. That is.
Okay. This one says air wax is technically a form of sweat.
No.
Whatever it is, this looks gross.
It's not a form of sweat.
It's not what? Wax. Okay. You don't know the chemistry behind what goes on in your ear, I'm sure.
I actually do.
You do? So why are you questioning this?
Because I know it's not sweat. Sweat is a sort of waste product that the body sends out. Earwax is to prevent unwanted materials to enter into your inner ear and damage like your eardrum.
So what forms earwax?
a lot of other kinds of fluids.
Okay.
But not sweat. So sweat is mainly water and a form of other kind of salt.
Okay, I understand you. So earwax is red oil, petrol, kerosene.
That's not.
This is a very smart person.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
smart.
saying.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking me?
No.
Okay, because Nita is now. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, it's been a wonderful show. That brings us to the end of our show today. It's been a wonderful one.
Yeah, it's been an interesting show today. I enjoyed myself talking about our topic.
Okay.
Let me know if we mentioned about our topic with the old Buhari wardrobe saga and all of that.
All right.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode. We look forward to having you on our next episode. I am BC. Catch you all in the next episode. Remember, stay safe. Wear a nose mask.
I thought he was going to talk about alcohol, but since he didn't say, please do not drink and drive. And make sure if you're going to drive after drinking, take 6. Okay, I don't want to say 60 minutes, but take at least an hour before you leave. And of course, we won't keep you too long. We'll be here again sooner and better. My name is Favor Aya, but I like to be called Favorite. Have a lovely weekend.